Okay, this lesson is about selling. So I was in a formal situation where the other party had expectation about sales situation, and the guy had a lot of experience. He was like a tough guy, and then the call happened. So we were in a call, like video call, and the guy was not relaxed. And I sort of started my sales pitch. I started saying something like, "Yeah, I did this and this and this," and then I realized like he was like his face was blank. He was like, "Oh, come on, another sales pitch. I don't want to hear it. I hate it." And then I was like, I framed it back, and I took a step back, and I was thinking like, okay, what to do. And then I was like, oh yeah, like, but before we get into this, what do you think are your company's core values? Like, what do you stand for as a company? Like, I've read what it says on the internet, but what do you think? And then sort of can see like surprisement and relaxation, and there it started to go better. He started to speak about what they want to be, what are their values, and what he wants to be as well. And so the lesson from this is, do not try to sell to people. It's instead of build trust, understand their real needs and wants. Obstacles, like figure out the obstacles before they are even talked or risen, and sell the ends, not the means. Okay, steps for improvement is, so B2B, when selling, build a relationship, honest trust, honesty, and mutual success. Figure out what are the needs and ends of them. What are the real needs? What do they want? What are the ends? What is the end situation they want to be in? And talk about the ends, not the means. Do not talk about like, okay, we need to do this and this and this to make it work. Talk about you will have this great thing working, and it will save this much money or time, whatever it is. And then practice active listening. This is very very important. So ask general questions. Okay, yeah, like what are the values, and then tell us. And oh yeah, please keep going. This is very interesting. And then like all the time, like yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, oh yeah, right, interesting. Like saying these things, and I'm not trying to say that you have to fake it. This is a skill. You can learn it. So, and then you can ask like, what else? How does that make you feel? All these questions you want to ask, and then at the end, once they've shared their whole thing, then you say, okay, so you said that you value this and this and this, and then also you think that these things are important because this. And then you ask, is that what you mean? And then they're like, yes. Or if they say no, then you ask more questions like, okay, so what do you mean? And then you explain, and then when they say yes, then you go, got it, great. And then one more thing you can do, this is not the final, like how to sell, just getting better at it, and these are the lessons that I got now and which I'll be using. And then one more thing is go through the obstacles before they even happen and reframe the situation before it happens. So before they have the chance to ask you like, how will this save money for us? And then you could create a story. How could I tell it like generally? There's one funny situation that happened. Can I share with you? And then they're like, yes. And then he shared like, so we with one client we did not do this, and then with another client we started doing this, and then they saved this much money and they recognize all these problems. And then I spoke with another client, and they were like, yeah, we don't want that. I'm like, can you imagine that someone doesn't want to save money and time? And then they're like, yeah, cannot imagine. And then they cannot anymore say that this won't save us money because they agreed with you on that obstacle before it even happened.